Hold up a sec. Okay. I have no idea why, but no thumbnail whatsoever showed in Discord this time. I wonder if it's Discord's fault or if it's YouTube's fault. Well, no matter. Anyway, okay. Alright, I think everything is ready now. So I went through every city I had, got us back to the turn where it crashed, went through every city I had, and optimized everything. Oh yeah, I'm forgetting one more thing while it loads really quickly. Be right back. Still loading. Ha! I'm fast. Okay. Fortunately, I can't see chat yet. Sorry, chat. I'll see you in a moment. Okay. So... okay, there we go. Hey, Buster. Yes. A good rest and good caffeine. Okay. Alright. Am I missing a button here? There's the problem. Okay. So we've got laboratories for all, or at least most. I switched several of them over to infantry since the stormtroopers were taking too long. It's one of those every time you make one, the next one takes longer kind of deals, so I swapped that out. I just need boots to inhabit cities anyway. I've divided my army up. I've upgraded everyone that needed upgrading. And I've got... hold on a sec. Okay, hold on a sec. One of my idle games was running behind Breath of the Wild, and apparently it was deciding to register every click I made as a click on it. The hell? So I'll just have to scooch it off to the side here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, there we go. Okay, I'll just squeeze it off to the side. There, now it won't pester us anymore. Alright, anyway. So you can see I've done the upgrades here. I don't know what I'm going to do with this army yet, but they're ready to do something. So, as I said last time, I'm fairly convinced that they're really after my Hindi minions, which distresses me. But anyway, as long as they don't abandon their duties to their lord, the Mongols, we will push on. See, I have a crap ton of planes here now. They're trying to use their bombers. It's not happening. Oh my gosh, they have a huge air force. Looks like some of them are connected. looks like some of them managed to get through my net. Slip on through, but I'm willing to bet more of them got damaged in the attempt. Still, the fact that some of them can get through means that we should make sure we don't leave an exhaust port that destroys our super weapon if bombed. Okay. Pirates. Well. Oh yeah, I made one worker because there are things which we need on this island. Ah, my great artist is here. I think I'm gonna go with Steamboat Willie. Hey, Jacob. As much as I would like the Seven Samurai, I've already got hit movies from a great merchant that I spent. So I think I'll snag this. That had a very small but appreciable effect on my economy. And now Disney's gonna shut down my stream for copyright infringement. So this army's ready to go any time. I am actually at war with Persia here. But I don't really want this city because it would be squished between all these different borders. So I don't know. Oh, jeez. There's a lot of stuff hitting me. I think I'll just hold them there for the moment. Alright. So this is army number 1. This is army number 2. And this is baggage train. Pretty much just supplies. So I guess they'll advance as well. And our Blitzkrieg tanks join in. Real nice all-terrain tanks. Let's see. Continue. Ooh, options. Right, because I gave you air tactics. So let's see. Alright. Increased interception chance is the big one. I actually like the idea of improved operational range. That it can actually strike things further out. I think that's a good one. Wow. I have to be careful anytime I move outside this umbrella of protection. Anytime I move a unit outside this umbrella of protection, they're completely exposed. The only thing they'll have to protect them is the anti-aircraft half-tracks that I gave them. And that's not gonna be enough. So, Babylon is only 2 cities. Once I knock those out, I think we move into the Armenians. Shape's a little difficult. What I really need is my fleet, but they don't have any... Oh, wait, no, what's this? They have a dreadnought. Okay. So that's bad. Yeah, that's bad. My Hindi allies have no navy. Oh no. Here. Hold Hold up. We have some pirating to remove. Protect Hanoi. Chance. Those are breach. Those aren't even breach loaders. Those are muzzle loaders, aren't they? Okay. Yeah, Babylon is it may have fallen a little bit behind. Railroad has been destroyed. Uh-oh. Now where? Can I get a... Can I see who did that? And where they did that? I think they... Where did they do that? Okay, slow down here. Slow down. Shock troops? Yeah, never mind. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, that's got 23 units of infantry? Oh, shit. Okay. No, really? That's not nearly enough, but it's something. Okay, the light tank can get there. Just has to hold out. If it can hold out one turn. Unfortunately, I'm putting my most valuable attacky tanks in a defensive position, but what can you do? If it holds one turn, we're on our railroads. Excuse me. We're on our rail lines now. Okay, this is too far. This can't help. Do a lot of collateral damage with attacks. Draft. Man, I rely on conscription heavily. Oh, hey, look, an armored car. Okay, do I have anything else? I have another armored car. Get some nice little recon bonuses. Yeah, there was a point in time when this was a very fortified area. Alright. A little bit of the remnants of that time are still in play. I can't move planes and attack with them at the same time, else I would. I just have to hope that what I've done is enough to hold out. If he makes a serious attack, this won't hold. 24 infantry. On the other hand, if he takes a turn to bombard the city before attacking, I'll be able to bring my full forces to bear. Seriously, 23 infantry. That's terrifying. Ah, yes. Right, of course. Oh, you wouldn't get in the way. Pests. Let me see. Alright. Alright. What you really need is an industrial shipyard. It's expensive. 10%. Not worth it. We'll just have to hope. That tiny little bit wouldn't make a difference. Either they attack this turn or they don't. Oh, they're going for it. Shit. Okay, this city's doomed. And I'm gonna lose all of my blitzkrieg tanks. I tried. I tried, man. Coming down to my tanks. Make them pay for it in blood. All they need is a lucky shot, and the tank is damaged, and the next guy finishes the job. Ooh. Oh shit, yeah, those will kick your ass. They were saving the good troops and sending the junk troops to soften us up. It worked. No, we're all beaten up. It's not gonna work. We're done. They've broken us. Evacuate the city! Run, you fools! They're actually really shocking holding their own, but it's not gonna last. There goes a tank. Here goes a light tank. I wonder if I'll get the conscription plate. You know, the main gun isn't really for fighting infantry, it's for fighting other vehicles. In fact, I should have some machine guns on it for infantry. That guy, wow, that guy. He made quite a final stand. The city up big time. But they didn't burn it, so we're okay. It will eventually recover. Punishment time. That kind of hurt. All right, where should we begin? Artillery bombardments are always the best place to begin. There. That's better. Okay. We will begin with tank. So, you managed to take a city from me for a day and mess the place up. But at the price of what I'm assuming to be your main army. You managed to hurt me. Congratulations on the... Ooh, the half-track can't do... No, you can't fight like that, huh? Well, they're there just to be anti-aircraft anyway. Maybe a little further into this engagement. Bring them in. I wonder if there'll be an appreciable dip in his military power from this conflict. Down before their eyes. I wish I had the blitzkrieg tanks though. Those things do so much damage. We'll make more. Be careful though. Losing cities like this seem to make the people unhappy. Nope, still don't like those odds. Alright. Army 2. Tanks! Wow, they did a lot of damage. They're in a hostile city and receiving no defensive bonuses. Wow. But they're also running out of men. My spy is still there. Ha! You live here now. Poor city. Ugh. I lost money, I had tons of damage, that was just tough. Even the mayor's office wrecked. Well, of course they'd burn the mayor's office. That would be the first thing I'd go for. Alright, mountain infantry, up the hill. Come on, guys, this is what you live for. Take a chance. No, that one didn't work out. Specifically have anti-tank stuff. City attack. You can replace the guy that fell down over there. You can take this. There, that's perfect. Nope, we're taking this hill. No matter the price. Somehow taking this hill doesn't translate into actually having it as part of my territory, but that will come. Resolved. I wonder if he'll want peace after all that. Let's see, this torpedo boat will be the one that protects Japan. Oh good, a new one. Replacing our losses already. Perfect. Oh, right, from further away. You guys should join that stack as reserves. That was a very bloody battle. And it took him down a peg. We'll see the full effects on his next turn. Uh-oh. Well, that's unfortunate. Good thing we have reserves. Oh, those are their mountain rangers. Their mountain rangers have semi-autos, and we've... whatever. My mountain rangers don't have semi-autos. Alright, let's see. Okay, good. Alright, I gotta check something. Okay, next torpedo boat. Alright, looks like we're done with that. Good, okay. We'll protect down here in the southern end of Japan. Okay. Taoists. You are now making Taoists. I don't care about your unhappiness problem. Populate. We'll solve the unhappiness as we go. Okay, you need solar cult. So that'll be... I see. That's fine. As soon as that finishes out, I'll have to remember to go there and set that up. Let's see. 2 stars for you. 4 for you. 4 for you. These old, obsolete tanks with their weird level ups. That's pretty good, actually. That's a good direction. Ooh, okay, this guy has the fancy level up options. So you've maxed out your drill. You've got suppressive fire, camouflage, forward observers. I could make you really good against gunpowder. Hit and run. Ambush. Urban combat. I think I'd rather just go with it all-purpose. It goes well with drill. Blitz. Alright. Our armies are scarier than ever before. So you had one... Wow, he didn't even get hurt attacking my full health guy. Well. Wow, his mountain rangers are stronger than my mountain infantry. Oh, is that what it is? Well. Alright then. What is this? Okay, that goes with that. We'll just strike you from a fort. Slipping around my territory. Okay, good. Alright, baggage train is here. Look at all the birds come out. Alright! Now, your minions, they're everywhere. But we're gonna start down and scoop upward. We'll stop here. This is gonna be awkward. I really am gonna need this army from up here. I'll just have to hope nothing bad shows up. Up here. So I'm gonna need this. It's gonna be a very wide area they can attack me from. Or in a lot of spots. Alright, let's see, what's this? Oh. Yes, of course. More boats. I guess we'll make this our new staging ground. Okay. We're gonna keep these pirates out. And they're no longer gonna disrupt my cities. There. That iron mine and farm are going to help so much with the growth. Even at our best, the food only breaks even when you're fishing. It doesn't actually produce food, it just breaks even with the population. Why do we still have sailing ships doing our fishing? Pretty impressive fishing boats, but we're well past the time we should have something, some kind of motor on that thing. Hindi? Oh yeah, we're good friends with them. Friends forever. Okay, I need to check my capital and see. You can see our infantry here starting to come out now. They should come much faster than shock troops. Okay, they've done it. We can spend the scientists. Okay, here we go. What we've been waiting for. Plus 2% to all cities. I'll take that first. Nice. Alright. 10% to spaceship production. I do kind of want to take that off the table because other people getting ahead of me on the tech tree. Hospital, laboratory, scientist. All my cities have hospitals. Not quite as big an impact, but still an impact. Yay, now we have Dolly the sheep. Oops, what did I just select? Oh well, I'm sure that's good too. Let's see. Free scientist. I mean, it does help me get more great scientists. By the time you build a laboratory, the extra hammer isn't that important. We've got another scientist coming in shortly. Nobody will beat us to the space race in 11 turns. Cybernetics. I somehow doubt we're at cybernetics just yet. But okay. All of a sudden, they have all of these wonderful new ideas over here. Looks like we'll definitely, probably be getting a merchant here soon. Is there anything my great spy can actually do? Maybe I should just plant him. Maybe I should have planted them long ago. I was worried that there's going to be something special he can build. You know? Alright, there we go. So, it's about, I don't know, we got about 5% more science than we did a second ago. It's a big deal. It's a small deal, but every little bit helps. And when you're behind, you need to push with all your might to catch up. Alright. Reinforcements are on the way. Maybe I should just take up here. Maybe that would be wiser. The Navy's gonna take a while to catch up anyway. So why shouldn't I? This army should be enough to take Babylon. A few soldiers following behind them to fill the cities, and the rest of you will follow the main army. I think we are just going to go straight for the throat. If I take his capital, maybe his vassals will start bleeding off of him. Maybe. Why are you losing food? There you go. Because they burned some of our stuff. Now this means that the main army is going to be outside the production of my planes, but maybe we've already damaged all of his bombers and he won't have anything to hit us with. Maybe. Maybe. I see armored vehicles down south. Ooh. When I step into his territory and he's on me. But I somehow got those troops for peace. Oh, come on, how are you slipping past my planes? Fine, another use for my back. Oh, shit. Maybe it was artillery then. No! Those are my city defenders! Yep. This is what it's like to fight in somebody else's territory in this age. Their light tanks just flying around to hit you. You think they're safe because they're behind and in your territory, squatting in wheat fields? No! They're never safe. Alright. Okay. Alright. Things are looking up. Oh, I could make this grazing ground. Which, weirdly, has as much value as a mechanized farm? How is that possible? Oh wait, no, +2 for irrigation. Okay, no, the farm is better. But you could still be running pastoral nomadism and maybe fighting more horses. Alright. So this... Defense be gone. I think I am gonna just hit you over the river. Enough damage the next time I get a safe attack. Museum classes aren't gonna stop us. Nice crossbowman in there. One thing people often forget is the crossbow is every bit as deadly today as it was the day it was invented. Don't underestimate them. They can still kill you dead with a crossbow. But, not in this game. Alright, let's see. Ooh, I could try to build a mobile trebuchet. Oh, and one of these guys to inflict fear. No, the options will be taken from me at the moment the resources show up. So we'll just say make a mayor's office. I'll just scooch this whole mess in here and hope that can hold, and these three will help defend those. Perfect. 4 days till the end of the world arrives. For you, minions. I named this regiment Doomsday. There's still the last few shock troops mixed in there, here and there. Alright. I'm producing them faster than I can take the cities to plant them in. Ah, the third. An interesting question. The third may actually go with the scoop down south. Or we could support them in the north. I think actually they should go for here. Might seem a little bit odd, but I think it gives me the best coverage. So we'll be making a 3-pronged assault. I'm just gonna kind of wipe the floor with them. I'll probably have to pick off what's left of Persia as part of this. Look at all the conscripts he's getting. Somehow he's kept up technologically. I don't know how. On one city? Well, sort of kept up. It's gonna be so great when we finish and we get to watch the map of what happened. To take that fort. It's funny seeing them get hit by the cannon and just like, I'm gonna shoot your tank with a bolt and it's gonna hurt and oh no, my worker. No, my oh, that was a oh shit. I know where this is. No, my missionary. I need solar cult in Zagreb. Okay, now we have problems. Got multiple units in that stack. Alright, I can make one desalinization plant. I'll have to think about that. Okay, first things first. That. Yes. Shit. That's what I was afraid of when I had to move out. When I moved that third army, I knew it opened up the possibility he could strike me up here. There are 26 infantry. Okay, that city's lost. Yeah. I won't be able to reclaim it right away either. Oh, that city doesn't even have barracks. Nor does this one. Well, that's unfortunate. Alright. Alright. We're just gonna have to piece together what we can. My armies are kind of committed at this point. Only the crossbowmen is still in there. The rest of them evacuated. Okay. They've learned a turn of rest. Ooh. Yes. It reaches further still. We'll have to move them forward shortly. Why do you keep stopping? Oh, that's because that's where I told you to stop. Ha ha ha. Here you go, have some freighters. There. Let's turn that moves on. Ah! Yeah, join that. Can you get them up there? 3 turns. That might be enough. So this city is lost. Very unfortunate. We've got a great artist. And a pretty well built up. Very unfortunate. But they're not going to get a hold of anything else. The reinforcements will shut them down. .26. That's even larger than the army that was down south. Man! He had some forces to deploy against me, didn't he? They weren't immediately visible. Well, you did your duty. Okay. So far, I'm up a city, down a city. Taking more damage than I would like. Alright, we're gonna get a tank over there. Alright, that's all the break you're getting. To Babylon! Oops. No. Guys, will just keep marching on. Hey, you. I want some easy XP. There's a multiplayer strat that involves massing weak units and then using them to level each other up. It's probably been tried. Don't know if it would actually work, but it's probably been tried. Hello, light cruisers. Chance to level my dreadnoughts. They'll get a little cleaned up in the process, but it should be fine. That's what you get for pestering my ally. I could just gift this fleet to them. That'd be funny. And considering the price tag involved in maintaining such a fleet, not necessarily the worst idea. But no, he could turn on me. That would be bad. Let's not risk it. So what we're going to do is we're going to draft. We're going to draft. The drafts. It does hurt to do this. There is a cost. But in this case, I think it's absolutely necessary just to get a shit ton of units here quickly to counter 26. Actually, no. More than 30 infantry. Does he even have artillery? Let's assume he does. I can't see the whole stack. Alright. Some of these planes are going to head up north to screen the other armies. These 4 should be enough for this. Okay. That's how we're going to split. Yes. Basically, we're going to take the entire Middle East here. I still can't believe they started this war. I mean, good grief. I'd have waited until I had a pile of blitzkrieg. Ooh, will we not be able to hold the city? I put 3 guys in it, but... oh my goodness. That is not heartening. Wow. We'll just take a look at that immediately. able to support our armies in a second. Maybe. Perhaps not as much as we would like, but still. These were shock troops, too. I don't want to lose those planes. That would be bad. Alright. 120% defense? No, you don't. You have line infantry. Wasn't that cute? Of infantry for my tanks to perform a monster truck rally style thing on them. Squish. Yeah, there's nothing left here. Mountain inf. Things might get a little chaotic. Anti-aircraft guns turned on infantry. Oh, I could give it to my return. This is Babylon, or it was. No, it's mine. All right, let's see what's been going on here all game. 8 great artists, 3 great scientists, 2 wonders. Okay, they're obsolete, but so what? Yeah. Huh. Interesting. So yeah, that's a lot. Wow. They also founded every single religion. By the way, I think Babylon just died. It no longer exists. And that allows this to move freely. Suddenly, whoosh! You arrive at the next point of interest. Too busy to strike back at my very vulnerable stuff back here. That'll help. Marginally. People are power. Everything you can do to get more food. Scrounge every last drop. People are power. You outnumber your foes. Regardless of what all the fantasy movies teach you about hordes just getting mowed down. Generally, more boots equal more win. They're probably going to tear up all the improvements as they march. Looks like they're spreading out, so I can't easily counter them. Unfortunate. But I will counter them all the same. the same. Oh yeah, I found it this time. I want to give it to the Siberians, but it's still not an option for some reason. I don't know why. We've already been drafting far and wide. A lot of places are a little bit unhappy about it. He's probably going to win this engagement. Oh wait, no, we got it. Cool. That'll give him a level up. He's the strongest guy there, so him getting a level up is relevant. Where's that tank? We need a tank so we can start picking these guys off. Smashing their stuff up. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I was confused for a moment. I was like, cavalry? Oh, those are from oh, shit. Oh. Shit, this is a serious army. This is gonna wreck my stuff. That was one of my half-tracks. This is a serious army. It's gonna kill the mountain infantry too. Oh, this might actually... Yes, we take Babylon. I don't know. I have to see what this stack is. This might be the end of this army. Well... Okay, there it goes. Now it's been renamed Tisbun. I see. Yeah, this might be the end of my southern army. I can't believe the amount of forces this guy has. Considering his size, he has a rather absurdly disproportionate army. You can never have too many oil refineries, I guess. Hospitals are good. They even provide science now. Where's that experimenting on people? It came from animal cloning, but... Oh wow, we got the infantry all the way up to there now. I can't attack that. I also can't let that run loose. This is what we really need to see. Oh my gosh, it's a huge... How do you have yet another huge army? This is ridiculous. Holy shit. Where did this army come from? Half-tracks in this stack. I'm giving up any ability to fight air units with that. I can either pull back or I can press on. I think I can win this with the air support. It's risky. Start reinforcing this side with conscriptions. Where's the tanks? Come on. Good. Okay. I've done everything. Artillery, airplanes, and tanks. Now the shock troops. If I don't do enough damage, the counter swing will wreck this entire stack. Be a real shame to lose the artillery, everything. It's already a shame that they lost some of their vital components. The artillery. Alright. He still has a lot of artillery here, but I think we'll be okay. Alright. Man, I wish I had a carrier. Alright. The Navy can't quite contribute to this situation just yet, but they're here for when they can. Move forward. Now. You're significantly more dangerous than I had given you credit for. Nevertheless, I will overrun you. Machine guns. The light guns actually have the same odds as the new teams. Hit it. Please survive. Maybe the level. Oh, good. Okay, excellent. I definitely can't make multiple attacks yet. Doesn't even get to level yet, but the damage was done. That this tank can attack 3 times per turn. Okay. No, we're good. We'll just wait. We'll try not to split our army this time. And see if you can get towards that city. They'll need the reinforcements. Oh, excellent. make another Taoist, and make another cultist. He's in the forest, I can't hit him there. There's a tank on the way, though. He's husbanding his strength. Alright. More drafting. Maybe people are unhappy now. You're going to be real unhappy in a second. Okay. Hurry up and get me those transistors. I wonder if my share of the global population is rapidly declining as I conscript everyone and fling them into battle. What's this? That's a torpedo boat. Boats, I need those. Like tanks being used defensively where they can't leverage their collateral damage ability, but okay. They just won't quit crashing. What is happening down here? Okay. Well, the reinforcements aren't getting through. That much I can see. Just keep marching. What else can they do at this point? All right. Holy crap. I feel like I'm grinding my troops down to nubs here. Still, just the fact that we're fighting so intensely down here is meaning that the northern stuff is getting away without as much trouble. I have no idea what governs where these guys spawn. Alright, first nuclear test. Yes, yes. Reinforcements. Those troops defending Babylon, they should be coming up here. Left your weak underbelly exposed. Do you think the main push of mine would be towards Babylon? Conquer 60% of the world. That's when I win the game. At the moment, I'm trying to fight this incredibly stubborn guy that declared war on me that has rather absurdly, disproportionately massive armies. Shockingly massive armies, actually. Take his cities, I'm actually going to learn some more military tech, because he's ahead of me on that front. Let's see. Heavy collateral damage. I think I'm on the edge of finally breaking it. Triple attack tank can finish this. Oh, conscripts. Citizens have formed up, have they? Have they now? Oh, no more citizens. Aha!
Make do.
I can make war factories. We can get anti-tank gun aid 3 going. Alright. Motorized infantry. That might be what we want. RPG infantry. Ah, but I need to get the liquid-filled rockets for that. We're not up to there. Howitzers. That might be nice. Once I get those war factories. Oh, there's the mountain rangers that he's been using against me. Some pretty good emplaced batteries, too. These combined arms. Alright, let's see this thing. Oh, this is where the University of Sankor was. And look, it's the Hall of 100 Columns. Wait a minute. Really? Huh. Well, how about that? It was already 23% Mongolian. Man, my culture projection. All the way there. I was projecting my culture that far into them. And their return fire was only a 3%. Ha! Forces present to hold. I'm not willing to sacrifice a ton of my units to do it, so I'm just gonna sit. You'll probably reclaim it. I'll take it again. It'll mess up a ton of buildings. Can't help that. Oh, good. Reinforcements. This is where the intense fighting is. There's a lot going on here. Oh, hey. It stopped rioting. I need to get my interceptions back up. Ooh, what's that? A frickin' dreadnought? Finally, a worthy opponent! Our battle shall be legendary. Wow, didn't take much damage. Maybe I should have used a sub. Oh yeah! Also, I'm gonna bombard your city. Because why not? If you're in the neighborhood, it's only neighborly. Okay, he's still in the forests. There's nothing I can do but to take this city back. Oh, he's put a lot of planes there. Yeah, he's wrecking everything. I think he may have pulled his infantry back and pulled them down south. That might be some of what we're fighting. He might have... He's holding the city, but he might have otherwise abandoned this position and is just using air harass. Oh, come on, don't crash! Don't crash when I'm doing big epic battles every turn. Ah! Crash on a turn where nothing interesting happened. It is definitely growing crashier each day. I hope it doesn't reach a point where it becomes unplayable. Really hope it doesn't reach that point. I have it's not the army. You can't stack everything into one pile, or they get overcrowded in the logistical stuff, and they just stop fighting correctly. They get really bad. So you have to split into smaller armies. So I have 3 attack armies, all in different spots, fighting different battles, and then I have one massive infantry line that's like the resupply for them all, but it's difficult to move around. They have fast-moving tanks and planes and all kinds of stuff, so it's very hard for me to resupply all these different armies because they're in different places. It allows me to attack 3 cities at once, but yeah. Oh, you've got to be kidding. Is this the most recent autosave? Ah. Okay, we've reached the point where we have to manually save every turn. The autosave is not up to standard. This is before we took Babylon. We've lost like 3 turns. Oops. We'll put our interceptors up. Oh, this is when I attacked that guy. Well, the game's gonna crash on me, I guess. I'll make my moves at least a little bit differently this time. This will mean that we have a much slower advance to that city, but if I double up on Babylon, I may be able to avoid some of the losses that I suffered. We're gonna have to manually save every turn. That's how it's gotta be now. Alright, here's him splitting his forces 3 ways. That's the guy there who walks through the forest. I wonder what would happen if I did that. Generally, I'm curious to see what happens if I put a guy there. I'll make an extra shot troop that's a city taker for you. Okay, these I sent north to counter his army that took that city. Oh, right, I attacked that guy. I'm gonna ignore him this time. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. It's gonna be similar, but a little different. I might be able to get away with a little less draft. Okay. Push you forward. The baggage train will send a little bit down. We'll split off a group. Alright. So Babylon won't be able to withstand us, but we know that the Armenians will come around to hit us again. Air combat. I don't see a lot of bombers this time. Oh shit. Oh no, don't take that city. That's full of my planes. We're doing very different moves this time. Holy shit, there goes all crap, my Air Force. Oh jeez. I really preferred how things went last time before the crash. Oh, don't burn down my lumber mill. Ah, seriously, my planes. We'll make more planes. We'll make better planes once we get the tech for it. But no. Ah, shit. In too much of a hurry. Can't be in a hurry. You'll only make mistakes that way. There, fixed it. We've discovered silver. Oh, that's neat. Alright. Well, guess what? This time we've got naval support. Eat shore bombardment. You lot. Oh dear. Once they took the planes out, they beat the crap out of us with their air. And the city's gonna be messed up now. Caught your artillery. need an XCOM sniper that can snipe from on top of this mountain for high ground. Not that one, that's my doctor. You're a city defender. I think that's the limits of what this army can do this turn. Cut off some of that reinforcement, I guess. Take a risk. Take a chance. Nice, paid off. Alright. We're gonna have to stop there. But you know what? This army can still assault Babylon. Okay. Perfect. Not for it. Stop wrecking my shit. Why, hello there. You're thinking of murdering my cows. I can see it in your eyes. I shall protect Toriel and Mumu. Okay, there we go. Ka-chunk, ka-chunk. Yeah, we'll take care of that dreadnought next. Man, those plans. Sekigahara got Taoism. Very nice. What we really need is those to get to Sapporo. And alright, how's the Taoists doing? Still needed. Okay, make that too. Alright, so this is a lot messier. Biggest problem with invasion is the enemy has so much mobility compared to you. They have a fort. Shit, that's right. Okay, our torpedo boats. I need more of that. Is that a light cruiser? That's a light cruiser. Naval forces on that side. So this is after I did all that stuff. Right? Nice. Okay, good. All is as it should be there. Well, now we have the fort. I don't know if we're actually allowed to use an enemy fort, but we have it. this army up. Fire the light artillery. Their defenders are thoroughly messed up. Can't kill that jet. Knock that off. That was a lot of damage. Call Phil Swift, flex tape. That general is hurt. A piece of tape to keep all the blood from leaking out of him. Right. Alright. So off of that. Now this. Get him. Triple attack tank. Ideally, aircraft up to here. Really should have bought these guys a gun. Being stingy, Babylon. Okay, I can still get that dreadnought. But let's benefit from this shore bombardment first. Logistical problems were binary, not sliding scale. Combat than I was expecting. Risk my medic. I'm supposed to risk your medic ever, but it was a 95%. He didn't roll a 1, so he's fine. No guts, no glory, and all that. Still have a lot of stuff in there. Most of it's artillery, too. What the? go here. First nuclear test is almost complete, guys. Almost. Alright. So he has 2 light cruisers here. All I have are torpedo boats to stop the pirates. Sounds to me like a problem for a coastal submarine. Because those build a lot faster than a dreadnought. Specialize in. Oh shit, I'm gonna lose this my entire army? How much do you have? Oh shit. They might wipe out my army here. This is one of my very valuable armies. Holy crap. No! Been with me as a major player in quite a few wars. The army besieging Babylon will have to come down and take their place, which will greatly slow my advance in the north. Some of that artillery happened to be mobile trebuchet, and if they level up some things, they'll never be able to be replaced. They literally have abilities I can't give my units anymore. Oh, stabbing a tank to death. Ooh, that's an embarrassment. Okay, it looks like they didn't have enough force to wipe them completely out. They'll have time to heal before the subs come. Oh shit, they're attacking from the other direction. And they've got their planes up. They're using it as an air base as I had. This poor army is being pummeled from all directions. At least the half-track is specifically anti-armor. Specifically anti-tank. Enough to field so many things. Ah, they're attacking from the fourth direction on that stack. Fifth direction to be attacked from. I'm afraid those buildings will not be enough to crouch behind. Oh, they are committed to wiping this army out. I can't stop this. Okay, are we done? Yeah, it went much better before the crash when I pushed more aggressively. I still need to choose a location for my desalinization plant. this is what's left. Hey, one half-track still exists. One mounted infantry, one tank, one shock troop. Alright. Alright, we've taken Babylon. What we're gonna do... because this is still their territory, because they took this city. Alright. I can't get them all the way out. If I want to keep the shock troop. Protect him. I can send the mountain infantry, the light tanks, and one of the heavier ones. Some infantry. This will probably hold until I reunite it. I'm taking a big risk to save one guy here. Okay, that makes me a little bit more comfortable. Okay, this stag will get in there. Nice. The city is taken, despite the pressure they put on. They can't stop me from claiming this. Tanks. Hooray for our little Jeep of Death. Oh, hey, the Jeep is allowed to take cities.
Make do.
Okay. With that, we've got infantry logistics. Oh, does he not have free religion? How about that? Alright. 3 guys, probably good enough. They have half-tracks as well. Next up is their capital. We take that. Ararat. Tarsus. Sooner or later their back will break and these armies will cease. Still, they've destroyed one of my 3 armies. Taken cities and places. Alright, well, in the north, we now have a Blitzkrieg tank. I've definitely halted his advance here. I may even march. This is meant to be a defensive stack, but I may march and reclaim Zagreb. If If I do it before the rioting ends, I won't have to deal with city defenses. I do have certain advantages here. I think I might go for it next turn. I might march south and finish off Persia while I'm at it. Oh, hey, look, they're spreading religion around. That's cool, thanks. We're on a hill. The gravity is increasing the damage of our bullets. That's how. See, it makes sense. They can shoot a tank to death. Or, you know, just catch them out while they're on a potty break, rolling up the hill, shoot them all, and take the tank for ourselves. Oh, what? Failed to allocate video memory. Oh, shit. Was I saving? I wasn't saving. I said we should be saving. Oh, my gosh. That was the nuclear bomb test. It just nuked my game. The Manhattan Project exploded my game. Oh, please tell me you auto-saved. Please tell me you auto-saved. We might have just reached the limit of what my PC can handle. We might have crossed the threshold here where it becomes impossible. That's what would always happen. I've never gotten this far on the huge map. Ah, I'm so close to the end game. I just need... If I can crack the Armenians... Man, they're tough. If I can crack the Armenians... There's probably nothing else in the Middle East, Europe, or Africa that can really stand. I mean, there's the remnants of the Korean Empire control half of Europe. They might be really tough, but it'll be a lot easier to fight in Europe because there won't be as many directions I can be hit from. I just pushed the wrong save, didn't I? I just loaded the wrong thing. We'll give it one more push here. If it's too crashy, I mean, this might very well be where we have to end this Let's Play. This might just be... But I really want to beat this map, man. I've wanted to beat this for more than a decade. You can see from the rather extreme time commitment. Okay, it looks like it saved 3 minutes ago. We're good. We're good. We're good. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, the sheer time commitment, I wouldn't start over on this anytime soon. Like, once you've had a map, once you've played a game on the huge world map, you're satisfied for years. You've had your Civ 4 experience for a while. One of the things I really like about Civ that makes it stand out from other games is how the game so changes as the technology develops. It's like a different game in the different eras, and how much you can conquer, or how your armies work. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it's saved. We lost nothing. Kind of miss Leonard Nimoy's voice doing all of the things. Enables nuclear attacks for all players. Alright. War factory. We need war factories. Another super tank is on its way. More infantry are on their way. Yeah, I have to manually save every single turn. I gotta. Okay. Looks like we still have this. Okay. Whoops. Alright, this army, this stack is a little too thick. Alright, logistic problems, level 3. It's more than I'd like, but we can now upgrade our heavy artillery to howitzers. 5% more collateral damage. Provides siege aid as well as anti-tank gun aid. No improvement to the light artillery, but still, I'll take that. $500 bucks. Hell yeah. Alright. Let me see if I can take some of your planes as recompense for you taking mine. This might be where the world turns. I've got the triple attacking light tank here. This thing's terrifying. And if it's ever in trouble, it's actually good at running away, too. This thing's going to be gaining 3 times as much XP as anyone else. I should attach a great general to it. I think I will. Holy shit, I think I'm going to go find a great general and stick it to that light tank. Fighting me where my shore bombardment can come into play? Fools. Admittedly, though, you did do one hell of a lot of damage to me by taking this. Wiping out a whole ton of my aircraft. Killing one of my great armies. Forcing more than a few conscriptions out of me. Alright. This army is ready to move on their capital. And maybe, just maybe, we'll break them. Don't fly to SWAT. 4 turns. Before that flips. I won't need artillery if I hit it now. My spy is still there. Trained for city defense. Too bad. This city. We shall take it back. We shall collect those silly hats you like to wear. Ooh. They will not make headway again in this territory. To do quite a bit of damage, but that's where it ends. Quite a bit of damage, but that is where it ends. Alright, can you turn it around on me yet again? I think not. I think you've spent yourself. Oh wow, you've come all the way up here. Oh shit, I didn't, because the crash. We wanted submarines. I'll rush produce one. You're going to go there and become the leader of a light tank of doom. We'll begin the manual saves every turn. We're so lucky it auto-saved the move that it crashed. Like, literally, it would have had to have saved and then immediately crashed after saving. My workboat. I can only produce 1 or 2 of those per city per turn. What a tragic loss. They really should tell us fishermen to get with the times and stop using sails. Okay, laboratory. Oil refinery, synthetic dye, that's fine. Buddhists. Alright, you can have the desalinization plant. I don't really care. I think it's really for empires who don't have salt yet. He was just pestering my stuff. Where is he? Yeah. I especially love this one. Civ 4 with this specific mod is just tip top. Alright. We may catch them next turn. We'll make another submarine. Alright.
Good, heading.
Nice to be with you. Okay. I have to reinforce that. As much as I want to give these guys a break, I just ate great artists. Ah, let me see. I definitely don't want them turning this into an air base again, but I think I'm actually going to start scooping southward. That way my navy can support. Shore bombardment's no small thing. He cannot possibly have yet another army. It's impossible. After all we've fought, he must be at the end of his rope. Seriously, he's fought me on like every front. Alright. I'll have to keep an eye on things up there. Okay. Go, go, go. Ah, join that. Cool. Okay, you're over. Something has to... Oh man, you really got the 1/2 track? I guess I'll leave a light artillery behind? I think that's what I'll end up doing. I'll leave a light artillery behind. Artillery can be useful when defensively. Oh, I should have manually saved. Oh, they're still robbing me. I take these guys out, I think I'll have a lot less espionage coming my way. Oh, they just built a large tank. Oh, this is the holy city of Zoroastrians, is it? Wow! I sure would like to collect all the holy cities to make up for all that time when I didn't have any. More war factories. Can never have too many semi-automatic weapons. Right? Ooh, wow. Ooh. What do you have in here? Alright. Oh my gosh. Even these have a chance of dying. No way. It's impossible for there to even be a chance, right? These ones are specifically spec'd to be anti-cavalry. I don't think that's going to come up too much. All the way over here in Japan's waters. It really is hitting me from all directions. Still not as... Still more risk than I'd like, but... The collateral damage do... necessary. for people in my empire who like fish. They're constantly being cut off. Every time there's a war, we have to start rationing the sardines again. And we're always at war. Just the most interesting guys. The skirmishers just have the most interesting level up tree. Alright. I think we're getting down to the eggplants. So, alright, I've taken his capital and burned his airfields. Now let's see what we got. Oh boy. I'm lost. This is Greece. Okay, there we go. Oh, not many great people. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Ah, and he managed to get this. Too bad it's obsolete. Too bad. +1 food and all my granaries sure would be nice. Surprisingly, the Armenian capital is a bit of a disappointment. Decidedly disappointing. Well. Alright, let me see. What's this? Shaka Zulu. Oh yeah, didn't you declare war on me too? You did. No, not the sub. Alright. I don't think I can actually short bombard that far. Really? Holy crap. Alright. Let's start with the scary triple attack tank. Double attack in this instance. Tanks. They keep getting blown up. Alright, I'm gonna make an alteration. Quick combat offensive. It's a little harder to see exactly what goes on in the engagements. I think the sheer size and scope of the armies involved makes it necessary. This is the best for the skirmishers since no cities are... Oh, okay, we're done. Alright! The Zulus are out of the equation. Hopefully that guy doesn't die for it. Bard. Oh, this place still has crossbowmen in it. Ha ha ha. Go ahead and be a generalist, sort of. Gotcha. You! Oh, well that's unfortunate. Aha! Hide! Don't worry, more subs are on the way. We'll finish off these stupid cruisers. Alright, I'm gonna move this pile in here. I think we're gonna head north and scoop this and the Persians' last city. And I don't really want those. Somebody beat me to transistors. 2 people. Holy crap. I thought I was at least ahead in one area of science, but no. Our science is terrible. I have seen less espionage since the war started. I'm sure it was the Armenians giving me all that shit, because they hate me. With a passion. What's it say? Ah, yes! But that's not actually useful to me, because I knew my military is the strongest. How about you tell me something I can actually... Well, it does tell me that... Wow. It does tell me a little bit about my rivals, I suppose. Keep the war factories coming, guys. Alright, where is it? Where is it? It's here. 50-50! That was a nope. It's okay, the subs are coming. Alright, next turn we get to choose one more science project. Okay, you're part of his stack. Oh, the medic. Drill. Alright. Julius Caesar. He's lost one. Oh, dear. All the shortages. He's lost one. Okay, I have some ideas. How many vassals will he lose? Ah! Definitely all-purpose. I should have loaded them up into the boats. The freighters could have carried them faster. We'll do that next time. That'll speed this up immeasurably. I've actually never tried playing Civilization online. Multiplayer? Well, I mean, I played multiplayer hot seat, but never online. Okay. We need to check in on that. Good. Sekigahara's now got cultists! Alright, I need one more solar cult. And one more Taoist. Populate, reproduce. Don't stop. Ooh, the unhappiness is ridiculous. Ooh, plus 12 war. What is it good for? Ooh. My citizenry are completely revolting over this war. Well, too bad. I didn't actually start this one. Maybe transistors will make everyone happy. Maybe. You never know. It could happen. Yeah, I did a hot seat in Realism Invictus years ago. Four people playing, I think it was. It was a lot of fun, but the turns took forever. Someone was playing England. I was playing... Who was I playing? Someone was playing Greece. I don't remember. I might have been playing France. I forget. Scraping these armies together from. How does he still have men? Crap. It's a good thing I didn't advance my planes, though. I wasn't confident that they wouldn't have something else to throw at me. That city has changed hands how many times now? A half dozen, maybe? Good grief, it just keeps... Did they just... Whoa! We have to take a look at what just happened. Looks like something really bad just happened. Staging time for error. Where do the minions get all these people from? You realize they're still the world's fourth largest army, even after all I've done to them. How? How can you support this many people? Serious about this attack. It's chewing down my Oh! We lost a great general! Oh! That was the guy that had camouflage and everything. Ooh. I'll never have a skirmisher like him ever again. This is my main army. This is my strongest army that is losing right now. Holy shit! Everything about this army is irreplaceable. How do you still have this many men? Oh my gosh, are you cheating? And you haven't built motherland calls. Do I know that? Maybe you do. Oh, don't kill my great general with the tank. Oh, man, that's 2 great generals down. Holy shit. Okay, he lost a great general. Oh, no, don't use them. No, stop that. I only have 2 left in that stack. Stop risking them. No, not against a tank. Are you mad? The generals are psychopaths. Holy shit, he lived. These shock troopers have like 1,000 levels of attacking and no levels of defending. They should not be defending. Another tank is going to go down. We're losing our entire tank component. Is that my medic? It's still going! This one. This unit must live. Don't you dare. This is the most important unit in my entire empire. Oh, he was the one who could crack any defense anywhere. He was the essential for taking cities. And that was the second... Oh, good grief. It's the artillery. I mentioned this before, those used to be mobile trebuchets. I cannot replace them. Like, I literally cannot give the kind of level ups those have anymore. Oh, shit. The half-tracks? Those things can't fight. Those things can't fight. Those are for shooting down planes. That was every great general in my army. All of them. They're all gone. Where the hell did you get an army this large? Where the hell did this come from? We have been fighting and fighting and fighting and fighting. You have lost oceans of blood. Where did you dredge this up from? This is just holy shit. All I've got left is the baggage train. I never thought there could be an army that could do this to my main stack. Holy shit. What the hell? Just in time for the modern era.
64 transistors on a chip allowed people to dream of the future. Putting 4 million transistors on a chip actually gave them the future.
Alright, we're gonna have faster railroads. We're gonna have electronics facilities, consumer industry, and rock and roll. Alright, do we want airports and better aircraft? Do we want propaganda? There's a possible ridiculous trick I can do to give myself an hordes from hell. This would give me a much stronger tank. This would be bring in biological warfare missiles, as well as a lot of that extra food is enormous. Paramilitary forces. More than that, I could make RPGs with this, and there's guerrilla tactics. This is for Navy. Or do I do something about the ridiculous, absurd level of unhappiness? It's actually a really tough call. Can I say yes to all, please? Air superiority is by far the fastest. Holy shit. We took his capital, but at what price? At what cost? Alright, that ends his naval harassment of this zone. I'll keep a sub here. Somebody's already got rock and roll. I don't even have the option to get it. I see. I need plastic before I can actually make this. We'll make an electronics facility then. Wow, the unhappiness is unreal. The unhappiness in my empire is unreal. Yes, they burned it. Unbelievable. Yeah, it's gone. No! They burned Babylon! There were 8 great artists there! I thought they burned this one. Shaka Zulu did that. There were 8 great artists and 3 great scientists in there. This is what's left of my greatest army. 1 heavy artillery. Well, that's one thing that still has the crazy levels. It's still listing the deaths. One of my amazing artillery, and 1 of the half-tracks, which is one of the few things in the army I could have replaced. Okay. Everything else is gone. And these were just supposed to follow behind and be to hold cities. I can't even attack this stack. I can't. Yeah, that's it. They have broken my greatest army. And it won't be moving anymore. Alright. What? No, don't jerk me around. I'm here. Doing this. Stop that! Okay. There. Now I've got your attention. Stop doing that, game. I'm trying to make a move. Fine, I'll sort it out next turn, whatever. I'm gonna have to pull that entire army down. Alright. Oh, jeez. Alright. They've broken 2 out of 3 armies. This is the only army left, and it is kind of the weakest of the 3. Holy shit. Yeah, this is the weakest of my armies. Holy crap. They burned Babylon! We are slowly getting more tanks in. Alright. He's here. He's here for the super thing. Alright, we've got a great general we're gonna plant. Let me grab my resources back here. We're gonna have to turn this army into a new super army. And somehow it's gonna have to win the rest of the war. Somehow. Oh, people are so mad right now. It is crippling. We may have to swap our civics around then. Dictatorship? Autocracy? Theocracy? We could switch back into monarchy. Collectivism is what we really need. That's what we need is propaganda. That takes too long to get. That's what we need. We need propaganda. Everything could collapse without it. God, they burned it. Freaking Shaka Zulu. Alright, I need to rebase what's left of my air force. I'll keep those two in the air for the moment. Holy shit. I cannot believe this stack exists. Seriously. They wiped that thing out. All game, I have been building that specific army and making it scarier and scarier. I don't know if I've ever had an army on that level. There's nothing I can do. They wiped my main army out. I have nothing in this area. Holy shit. We're going to bring down all the forces we have in the north. We're just going to have to push everything together. Everything we have left is going to have to be assembled here. Breakthrough or flanking? Probably. Alright. I think I see how it's going to have to be. I think I see how it's going to have to be now. take a little bit of time. But they will come. I don't think you can counter this. It won't be nearly as strong, but it shouldn't matter. Oh, come on! Don't crash on me right now! Ugh! No, I need to finish this. Because it goes with a couple more pieces that go with this. We're going to massively increase our military production. Monumentally. So, I'm going to swap my civics around. I'm actually going to switch... I can't do collectivism yet. But what I can do is cut this unhappiness off at the knees, at least temporarily. More like put a band-aid over it, really. I can make myself a theocracy. I can't really afford to switch my religion to civic to militancy as much as I might like to. I can't actually afford to do that. I have the option, I could go back to feudal aristocracy of all things. If I could find a way to get 1 more XP on all my troops, then all the tanks that come out will be level 2 instead of level 1. Which is a big deal. It will make them have significantly more impact if I can squeeze 1 more XP out of them. Come on. Come on, thank you. Ah, shit, wait a sec. Oh, crap. Okay, hold on. Oh, come on! Okay, 37. 1137. Okay, there's an autosave slightly closer. Where is it? Right, single, right, okay. There's an autosave slightly closer. After the burning of the city. If it forced me back to before the city was burned, there's... Oh man, I couldn't bear to watch it get sacked again. Oh. It's not exactly true. I mean, it is true, but it's actually got to do with the unit's vision. More vision will actually make it impossible for them to spawn even further, and it applies to all civs. So, if you have allies, you know barbarians won't spawn in their territory either. Okay.
Putting 64 transistors on a chip allowed people to dream of the future. Putting 4 million transistors on a chip actually gave them the future.
No. Move. Alright. So what we were doing was every city that was researching became tank production instead. Light or medium, it doesn't really matter. We don't have the capacity of building heavy tanks yet. No, not artillery, though. I mean, artillery is good, and we'll need more of it at some point. Or not. We might just start making bombers. And we might just start using those instead of artillery. Okay, and then we're going to radically alter our civics. Temporarily. It's a shame someone beat us to rock and roll. I wonder who managed that. Doubtless a great artist will be able to give us a little bit of rock, though. If we ever get another one. Which is a bit of an if. Okay. Civics. So I can't possibly afford to switch to militancy. If we're going to be switching out of federalism, the only thing that this still gives me then is Big Ben. Theocracy. Five turns for revolution, but I have Christo Rendor. It shouldn't have any revolution. This doesn't actually give me XP. Traditional custom. We lose Big Ben, but we'd also lose the draft, but that would be 6 turns we weren't producing. Can't afford that. We need the tanks producing now. Even to make them stronger, we can't afford that. That's too long. That's much too long. Make some microchips. It's much too long. Can't afford it. I would need 2 more great people of differing disciplines. That's not happening either. Alright. This army, pull it back to here. Capital. We grab these 3. We're gonna have to invest all of them. We're gonna move the Air Force forward. Okay. Alright! So they're gonna retake their city up there. I can't stop that. If only those treacherous vassals hadn't left me. Helping with all this. They're the only people who never at any point left me. Of course, we share the religion. So once we get air superiority, we're going to build stronger planes. Alright, we're going to have to shift what's up there down south. Right. Ore factories. So just study some medicine and move this way. Planes are in position. Alright. You are the one super unit I've got. I'm gonna invest heavily in your future. Okay. You can never learn city attack, I see. But I can give you some first strikes and resistances. Dare to burn that place down. Okay, that's the medic. He must be kept. You're some random conscript. I have to remove more from this. I'll leave you with a recon. I want the shock troops. I can leave a light artillery. Okay, that's still a bit much. 1 half-track to shoot down airplanes. Mostly tanks and shock troops. Maybe an overabundance of mounted infantry. Alright. We're gonna head up here to counter this army that destroyed my best. This should hold. If I lose this I'll lose my entire air force. Now, from here. I wanted to leave forces here to keep this zone safe, but I'm afraid I have to largely abandon it. It is necessary to bring this army to bear as well. I'm going to unite basically everything I have. Everything I can scrape together is all going to converge on this and crush it for what it did. And then we're going to continue up here. If I could have taken... Well, there's no way I can get my navy into here now. Not the order I'm going to have to do things. Oh, submarines can't go into deep seas. Oh, because it's a coastal sub, of course. Well, Alright, what's happening here? Sekigahara, what's this? What is this? This is way too much unhappiness. The war weariness is out of control. You guys can't move yet. You have to wait for relief. Where are those generals? I need to adjust their path. I have no idea where they ended up. When they arrive, I'll redirect them. We're gonna have to just that. Still can't believe they had that much forces. How did they still have that many men? Thanks. Here's what I can do. What do we need science for anyway? Just keep the citizens quiet. Just unused uranium. You probably don't even know what uranium is. Hiawatha adopts rule of fear! Well, that's interesting. Anyone ever actually read the Song of Hiawatha by Longfellow? It's just weird to me, a modern author deciding to write an epic. Nobody writes an epic. But I haven't actually read it yet. The armies are converging here. Punishment is coming. We will have our revenge. Oh wow, both missionaries failed. People are losing their faith. It's terrible. Betcha this one's a great scientist. Take that last thing as well, so nobody else gets faster space parts. Holy crap. This is completely shut down my Counter-Strike. Of all the opponents I've ever fought, no one has managed to do this to me. That may have been the single worst battle I've ever seen in Civ. For me, at least. For things to go that wrong. As we crawl our next army up here, he has lots of time to spend all the XP he gathered and so on. Alright. I can't afford 5 turns. I keep thinking about shifting my civics. It really bugs me because I know I got the statue. I should have free civic changes. What's this? Where is this? What's going on? I lost somebody. Is that? That's their old capital. Shit. There's no way they could take that. Is there? Is there? No. Is there? Shit. Reinforcements are on the way. And an unimaginable column of tanks is going to come. It will happen. Oh wow, now this is a production center. Okay, this is Shaka Zulu. He thinks to burn another city. Let's see, we have a machine gun that's immune to collateral. You are a medic, really. This is an army incapable of swinging back. It was only supposed to be support. It was only ever supposed to be support. Okay. These, as long as I don't let anything bad happen to them. These are to join that. We'll keep them safe. This can move very fast when it needs to. I'll have to take a couple of cities before it's safe for those generals to move forward. I should have saved. Oh, good. Wait, do you even have? No, you don't. Oh, no, we're just getting bombarded by planes. Okay, fine. I have not the Air Force to protect you just now. That is coming soon. We'll build better planes. Shaka Zulu go. Where is he now? Just wait there. Alright. You'll move forward next turn and assist in taking that. Okay, we've got subs. I think we've secured our naval. might. When I take the next city, I might spend a fortune upgrading a few things. Very expensive. But perhaps absolutely necessary. Yes. Okay, more tanks. Okay. So the cult now flourishes. Still need 2 more Taoist successes, though. Okay, you need to build the community first, of course. Of course. Hey, it was a hit. All of my siege breakers are gone. I don't have the kind of units to crack defenses the way I used to. You're just gonna keep dragging me back here every time, aren't you? 2 levels, well, that's still something. Actually, yeah, that's true. Right, because of my Conqueror. Yes. Good. Excellent. Actually, all my tanks will be level 2. Unlike the infantry that I make, which... Whoops! Whoa! Fork! No, what the hell did I just do? Oh, well, we have 1 tank that's going rogue. I don't know what it's doing, but... Okay. Alright. You know what? This is okay. Oh, come on! 90%. Yes, anyway. Takes care of that. Now, as we were. This is what it's going to be like from now on. Without my star units. Why is my tank so unlikely to survive attacking? What the hell do I have a tank for if it's not going to attack? Chance to die, and I made it roll that 3 times. We need this. Everything is risking my men. Everything. I really miss my ultimate armies. I really miss my main 2 stacks, man. This is terrible. There's the Taoist. You need to make one more of those. Oh. Shaka Zulu. See your flags. What the hell is going on? These guys were specifically designed to protect cities. This is unbelievable. One of the sieves broke off from him. I need to see who that was. Okay, we've started to get war factories in play. Okay. That will help. But not as much as you might expect. Alright, fine, whatever. Let's see. Tank. You know what? These half-tracks cost nothing to build. Right now, since I don't have any of them. Maybe a few of those will help. Most of these places don't have armament industries, but they're building tanks anyway. Declare war on Julius Caesar. I think he's the one who backed off, though. Well, let's see what happens with that first. Super artillery was so effective too. We have been set back so much. It's actually hard to wrap my head around just how much I've lost. I guess he was right to attack me. I thought it was ridiculous. I didn't realize just what a military buildup he had. He must have been plotting my demise for some time. He really, really, really did hate me. So I shouldn't be surprised he plotted my undoing. And we may well consider some upgrades. Now we can go and support this beleaguered city and fight off Shaka. Okay, see, here we go. Motorized infantry, step infantry. think I only have one guy who can benefit. I'll probably make him a motorized. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the only guy that can benefit from. Wait a sec. This is +2 to their attack. Alright. And then I have these. Alright. I'm attaching you to a mountain ranger. I'm attaching you to the motorized infantry. And I'm attaching you to a tank. A blitzkrieg tank. Okay. So let's see. As you get XP, you will be very useful. Okay, that helps our shock troops just a smidge. Now over here, the mountain rangers. Significantly better. Ooh, a really good medic, yes. No, that's what you're for. You're the medic. Okay. They will be much better at keeping my stack safe. Not unbreakable, they won't be as strong as the previous army. But they will be better than they were. Alright, that's it. I've spent everything I've got on this. This army has to work. Meanwhile, I'm going to continue pushing, just shoveling tanks into that area down there. I need to take out Ararat, Tarsus. I'm just going to have to push through all of this somehow. I don't know what he pulled back from that terrifying army, but I think he broke his teeth destroying my army. I think he broke his teeth on it. But then again, I thought that repeatedly before, and he always seemed to have more armies, so who knows? Still, I control his capital. That has to hurt. Let's see if everyone declared war on Rome. That would be amusing. We'll have that air superiority soon, guys. Fails. Alright. I have no reason to be at war with you. Sounds good to me. Let's save. Other than the fact that he hates me and is probably plotting against me. Okay. So, I've destroyed one and made peace with another that broke off. He still has 4 vassals to my 2. How much of the world is celebrating our epic defeat, I wonder? $1,000? You're out of your mind, game. These are relatively inexpensive. They would lose some city defense and just gain 2 points of general power. But they would do infantry support aid. Where is this infantry support aid? I wonder what it applies to. Artillery? No. No. Tanks, perhaps? Ah, infantry support aid. I see. It's for tanks specifically. Okay. Well, whatever. Dig in. You'll be moving soon. I want to move planes here, but I'm too afraid something bad is going to happen to that city. Despite my best efforts, afraid that that loss really has shaken my faith in my army. And things like that. Things like that. Trust. Okay. I had no idea why that cavalry guy decided to attack, but okay then. All this theft is still happening. And more. Let's see what we can do about you. Finally. A thorn in my side, slowly, one by one, killing off my guys and milking us for your own XP. Such a risk. Chances here. But I think we've picked this thing apart now. Alright. There. The Zulu. The freaking city burning Zulu are now out. Just shove a half track in there. He is gaining. Somehow he is getting stronger. But his military is a fraction of what it was. He would give me one city and 2,000 bucks to call it off. Not good enough. For what you've done, I am not giving you a chance to just rebuild. I wonder what city that even is. None of the ones near me, so it would be terrible. I have no idea what city he was even talking about. He controls a lot of Africa, my goodness. Oh. I didn't realize his empire owned practically all of Africa. That's why he has so many men. I didn't realize he controlled this much of Africa. See, there's so many colors and stuff. I was thinking of going into Europe, but I think I'm gonna conquer Africa. The Zulu, for burning this city, have to be punished. You burned Babylon! And, yeah, the Armenians for doing this war with me. Oh, we're taking this. Yeah, thanks for the reminder. Keep reminding me I'm liable to forget and regret. Greatly regret. Boy. So Korea owns most of Europe. They're a major power. Despite our little spat, I largely left Greenie alone. He's a major power. And the Incans are a major power. This is also part of Korea. Not only do they own Europe, but they own the West Coast. All the way down to Mexico. Their empire is weird. I dislike empires that aren't contiguous. Alright. There it is. Well, the anti-aircraft half-tracks coming, their planes won't be even a factor in the coming fighting. Alright. Should probably be splitting into two forces now. I think I'm just gonna come up here and step on this. Should probably wipe that civilization off the map while I'm here. I can just give it to the Hungarians. When we come back, we'll sort this out. We'll head towards that one. Okay. We need that. And at least... Yes, you're doing that. Okay, last Taoist representative, hopefully. Man. Alright, let's see. 500 more bucks stolen. I don't have naval forces in that area. If they go a little further. If they go just a little further, I can get them with a sub. Unless I left a torpedo boat there. It might be just a torpedo boat, which that won't work. It's just like this now. Oh my gosh. It's just like this now. We've reached it. The game's too big. It can't handle it. It can't handle us anymore. Come on, game. I opened you. Open. There it goes. Hmm. $12.28. This one's more recent. wonder why it offered me go to war with Rome and not go to war with the Armenians. I don't know exactly how the religious UN works in this game, but there's like a tech that I could research at any moment that would make it cease to exist, so I suppose it's not overly relevant at this point. I'm still annoyed they didn't let us have open borders across all the civs involved. Alright, let's see. Alright, well, we're gonna stop here for today. As you know, tomorrow there's no stream. Oh, and then the day after, there will not only be another Civ 4 stream, but there will also be an NGU Idle stream. I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna fuss with everything. God, I'm like a turn or two behind, so I'll catch it back up. We were on the way to invade this. Anyway, I'll get the troops up to the edge of this city, and then so next time. The level of civil unrest in my empire, though, is ridiculous. Holy crap, 15 unhappiness points. This is rough. Really bad, especially in the cities that haven't been fully developed yet. Don't have a lot of the stuff to make them happy. Holy crap. I'll probably do a small draft as well to get just a few more boots to fling. Yep, anyway, that's what it'll be. So, until next time and every time, this is Hadriex signing off. Bye!